I want to crave your indulgence and that of the House, using Order 72, to raise a matter of public importance. And Mr. Speaker, it has to do with the current situation in Boko. And Mr. Speaker, the difficulties are that pictures coming and news items going around is a bit worrying and very disturbing. And as a House, in fact, even our colleagues from the enclave are scared to be heard talking about it because of the delicate nature of what is happening there. And some brutalities that is being said to be happening as of this morning in that enclave. I thought that, Mr. Speaker, as a House, we should be interested to get the Ministers of Interior, Defense, and National Security, even if it is a closed sitting, where they can brief this House, for us to know exactly what are some of the things that are happening and what steps is being taken to help manage the difficulties. I know the conflict is a very long, outstanding issues, but the current happening is not very healthy for us. And I want to crave your indulgence, Mr. Speaker, that if we can get these ministers to come and brief the House, so that at least the House is versed with what is happening and what steps they are taking. Because, Mr. Speaker, there's even some accusation about the personnel that are there, the officers that have been sent there, belonging to some of the factional groups. And Mr. Speaker, if this turns out to be true, for example, you want to send troops to Asawasi, and you have the like, or some, may God forbid, something is happening in Kumasi, and then you and I are also put as part of the contingent to go there. We indirectly have interest because that's where we hail, that's where we come from, we know everything there. So when these all allegations are going on, I think it is important that we get the Ministers of Security to brief us so that at least what our colleagues from that enclave also know can be relayed to the ministers for them to see what action they can take to help save the further escalation of the violent and mayhem that is going on there. And I thought that I needed to draw the attention of the House to this. So I'll be grateful, Mr. Speaker, if with your indulgence we can get the ministers to brief this House.
Do we need all the three ministers? I think the Minister for National Security oversees all the security agencies, and therefore the Minister for National Security briefing the House will be sufficient. All the others can feed into the report he gives the House. What do you think? Yes.
Mr. Speaker, whereas I agree perfectly with you that the National Security Minister sits and chairs the security meetings of these ministers. But remember, the Defense Minister and Interior Minister are also our police. And because soldiers and police are all involved, it is my belief that if the three of them are around, because if we were going to be certain that our police will be in the House as members of Parliament for either Honorable Ambrose or Honorable Nitu, then inviting only the National Security Minister will suffice. But just to be sure that they are around to also pick some of the comments that's going, I think it would be most appropriate if we are able to invite the three of them. Since the two already are supposed to be here, but just for the avoidance of that, they are present to listen to some of the concerns that may come up. Instead of the National Security Minister taking the briefing and probably later briefing them, I think it would be more useful. Thank you very much, Speaker.
Yes,
Speaker, I was speaking the same thing, mainly because of the fluidity of the matter and the fact that all three of them should be seen to be playing a complementary role. I would be in total agreement with a suggestion that we get all the three to work together. So I'm in support of the latter suggestion.
In the circumstance, I direct that the Minister for National Security, with the assistance of the Minister for Defense and Interior, do brief the House urgently on the security situation in Boko. I so direct.